the Iranian government has actually issued a statement, and it's interesting because in this statement, it kind of admits that the nature of the protests have changed since Thursday.
Absolutely. So this was issued by Vice President Ishaq Jahangiri, and he says some incidents in the country these days are on the pretext of economic problems, but it seems there is something else behind them. They think by doing this, they harm the government, but it will be others who will ride the wave. Now, who these people are that will ride the wave is unclear. It's unclear if he's relating to the opposition to the government at this time, or whether he's relating to, of course, the United States, who have been very vocal about the protests. They're the only foreign nation outside of Iran that's been come forward and actually commented on the situation at this time. In principle, what the issue is for the protesters on the ground, it's about the economic situation, unemployment, a young population that are striving for better economic opportunity. But obviously, as we saw on Friday, the situation turned to focus on then the foreign relations that Iran has and its key role in the Middle East at the moment and the conflicts that it's involved with. You know, we saw chants being said, I mean, I quote, "Let go of Palestine, not Gaza, not Lebanon. I give my life only for Iran." There's a lot of tension, and as we've seen across the history of Iran, these things often start quite small and they get very, very large very quickly. To add even more interesting dynamic to the mix, the protesters are communicating through the encrypted messaging service Telegram. So that makes it quite uneasy for any of the authorities or even ourselves as the media to really get into the heads of these protesters at this time until we see much more public sharing on the likes of traditionally Facebook, Twitter, etc., which is becoming the common platform that they're using to share the aftermath of these protests as they're happening.
Well, everybody in Iran following Twitter will have seen the US president's statement about this. What's Donald Trump said?
Yeah, he tweeted earlier today saying many reports of peaceful protests by Iranian citizens fed up with regime's corruption and its squandering of the nation's wealth to fund terrorism abroad. Iranian government should respect their people's rights, including right to express themselves. The world is watching. #Iran protests.
Just quickly, any indication that these may continue?
Oh, for sure. Even on Twitter in Persian, you know, people are tweeting at the moment talking of protests scheduled for later this afternoon, but the scale of which is hard to measure. Some are claiming it'll be thousands, some hundreds.